Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I last posted a video because I've had such a wonderfully fun summer enjoying my family and doing some traveling. And that actually is the subject of today's video. I'm going to talk about what I packed for my 12-day trip to Greece. When we were left this year, we traveled during the hottest part of the year. Unfortunately, they were having a heat wave in Greece, especially Athens. So I had to make some very careful choices. But a lot of the tips that I'm going to give you, I think, will work to help you scale down your outfits so that you are packing. I don't think I could really classify my packing style as minimalistic, but I have really tried to make some very careful choices so that I can mix and match items and I don't have to pack too much. I think I did better on this trip than I usually do. So without further ado, here are some of the things that I found really helpful in my trip to Greece. So, when I am packing for a trip, I think about three things in particular. Number one is the agenda. What are we planning to do for this trip? Are there special trips, excursions? What will we be looking at? That includes also a little look at the weather and the terrain, because I think shoes are the most important choice that you can make when you are going on a trip. And a little later in the video, I'll go over some of the shoes that I chose that were perfect choices. And the third tip that I often use and really helps me is to choose an anchor color. Now, I pack a lot of neutrals. That is kind of part of my particular fashion style. But I also think, especially when I'm traveling, that I want some color. So for this particular trip, I packed some blues. I don't wear a lot of blue, but I really did on this trip, and it was really perfect for Greece. Now, we started off in Athens, spent 4 days in Athens, went to Santorini and then Mykonos. And so I wanted some outfits that I could mix and match at each of those situations. So if there's one thing that you saw a lot of in Greece, everywhere, it was the white maxi skirt. Yes, the white maxi skirt was everywhere. And I was really on top of this trend even before we left this summer. And I think I probably purchased 6 to 8 maxi skirts trying to find one that was perfect for me. Now, I am only 5'4" and a typical size 8 to 10. And the problem I was finding is that so many of these skirts were so long, and they would have looked okay if I was wearing a little bit of a heel, but I didn't want to rely on heels on this trip at all. So I had to find one that was proportioned for my body, and I found several great options. This, however, is the one that I took with me. This one is from Target, and it's from the Universal Thread line, and it just has a very simple drawstring waist. It hits me at a really good length. It has a slit in it. It's made out of a cottony material that actually, if I hung it up as soon as I got to a hotel and sprayed a little wrinkle reducer on it, the wrinkles fell right out of it. So it wasn't something that I was a lot of, took a lot of maintenance to look good. Looks good over the top of bathing suits, looks good over the top of tank tops. I mean, this particular white skirt, I probably wore it probably 5 times at least on this vacation. And it was perfect for travel days, and it was also perfect for exploring. Here it is with a square neck, bright blue tank. This tank is from Amazon and is another piece that I got a lot of wear out of. Now, another thing I'm going to say is something a little different from what other people believe. But a lot of people think when the weather is really hot that you should be wearing shorts and a tank top. And I am of the belief that that can sometimes make you feel even hotter. And that is definitely the case in that hot Athens sun, where the temperature stretched up to 105 on days that we were going up, to the Acropolis. So on the day that we did visit the Parthenon, I wore a two-piece set that I got at Zara. Now, this particular one is not available anymore, but I have some other options that I think are very comparable. This one was made out of a seersucker fabric. It featured a skirt and then one of those loose, trendy tie front tops. Now, these tie front tops I was a little unsure of because I don't want anybody to see what's underneath. And I thought, I don't want to wear a tank underneath this. That's going to be even hotter. I did not. I wore actually a regular bra underneath it, and I tied the straps really tightly so they didn't have any gapping. So this is the outfit that I wore to the Acropolis. As I said, it was at least 105 degrees, but I did not feel that I felt like the skirt was keeping the sun off of the backs of my legs, and the air moved through this. So, one tip is if you're going somewhere really hot, a skirt can sometimes be cooler than shorts. Okay, this two-piece set right here wins the award for the most versatile and practical two-piece set to take when traveling. First of all, the fabric is this seersucker material, so it's not going to wrinkle, and it also is going to keep you super cool. Now, it is one of these tops that has, openings here, but I don't think you really see anything if you tie them tight enough, and it's nice and airy. The skirt also perfect length for me at 5'4", probably would be more of a midi on somebody of a taller height, but I absolutely love this, and I think this is a perfect outfit to wear if you are doing some sightseeing in Greece. I think it could be just so useful in so many different ways. Plus, you can wear both pieces separately like this. This skirt, I just think looks adorable with just a very simple white cap sleeve top. You can wear it with these sandals or with a pair of white sneakers, and I think you've got a perfect look for a million different things. Blues don't match exactly, but you know what? I think it's a really cute look with this little cap sleeved kind of a crinkle knit top almost off the shoulder with this blue skirt, sandals or sneakers, and I think it's a perfect look for dinner or daytime. So I brought 3 skirts with me, and they were all maxi skirts, and they were all a very light fabric that hopefully did not wrinkle much and really would let the air movement between them. I also brought with me 2 pairs of pants, one pair that I traveled with, and then the other pair is this little light blue pair that I got off of Amazon. I got so many compliments on this pair of pants, and they were really perfect, especially for days that we were traveling from Athens to Santorini, from Santorini to Mykonos on the ferry. I like to have my legs covered when I'm on any kind of public transportation. And also, I'm aware that sometimes the air conditioning on ferries or planes or boats or anything that you're on like that can sometimes be a little too cool for me. So these pants were so perfect for so many different things. And like I said, even though they are long pants, they were flowy. The fabric is very thin and movable. So I did not feel like I was more hot in a pair of pants than I would be in a pair of shorts. These were perfect. Here are many different ways that I wore them on the trip. So this is the pair of light blue pants that I'm talking about. They feature a very wide elasticized smocking at the waist, and they fall nice and smooth. And if you're really looking for a way to add more style, this is a look that we're seeing a lot of. Take a larger scarf, turn it into a triangular fold, and tie it around their waist for a really beautiful look. This can add style and class. Another way to take a very simple outfit like this sleeveless white top and these pants is to add a necktie scarf to it. This creates just a really cute splash of color around the neck to complement the white top. And another great way to wear these pants is with a simple white blouse with a front tie. This one has a little bit of sleeves to protect your arms from the harsh sun. Now, it was much more common in Greece to see women my age wearing long skirts and long pants than it was shorts. But I did have this particular pair, which I got at H&M. They're a longer walking short with a pleat, and they came with this kind of raffia belt. And I wore it several times, and I think that this particular short was really perfect for this trip. It looks good with flats. I could wear it with a tank top, and it looked really put together. I could put it on with another blouse or another top. The belt really matched well with the hat that I brought with me to keep the sun off my face. So this was actually a really good purchase as well. So just to sum up a little bit, I brought 3 skirts, all maxi skirts with me, one solid and 2 prints. And then I brought one pair of walking shorts and then another pair of shorts that were just kind of intended just to throw on over a bathing suit perhaps. And then I had 2 pairs of pants with me. And this combination helped me to mix and match with all of the tops that I brought with me, many of which were blue, different shades of blue, different shades of things that had blue tints in them and a lot of white. I also threw a little yellow in there. I think I had at least one top that was a yellow top, which was a nice little change for things, and it matched really nice with the blue. So I packed 2 bathing suits with me, which was good for me. I didn't really pack any swimsuit covers because I used my shorts or my skirts and the tops that I had with me for cover up so that I could save a little space that way. I'm just going to run through a bunch of the outfits that I wore on my trip and the ones that I really got use out of. All of these items will be listed in the description box below if I can find shopping links. I have a few items in here that, were older items from my closet, but most of the things that I bought recently, and I will link them if I can. I packed a few short dresses with me, including this playful little blue number that has a really interesting back. I thought this was really pretty to use as a cover up over a strapless navy blue suit that I have, and I wore it one day when we went out on a boat for a sunset cruise. This satiny white and blue skirt is one from my closet from way back, but I loved how it looked with this button up shirt with the soft sleeves and also as a cover up over a navy swimsuit just like this one. I also threw this playful white and blue pair of elasticated shorts into my suitcase to use for a casual day or as a swimsuit cover up. So I guess I have to make a little bit of an adjustment to what I said. I did also take this skirt set with me. I purchased it at H&M because I really loved the color combinations in here with this pale blue and this beautiful yellow. It includes a maxi skirt and then one of these strapless scarf tops that was really perfect for the aesthetic I was trying to pull off. I also think that this set is valuable because you can wear it in so many different ways. The colors of this scarf top go beautifully with the baby blue pants that I had with me, and this created a great look for daytime or for evening. And if you like a graphic tee look, this graphic tee with the lemon on it looked perfect with this skirt. You can pair it with a pair of trainers or sneakers for a day of casual sightseeing. The skirt also looked great with the many different blue and white tops that I packed with me as well. Now, the choice of shoes is probably the most important one that you can make when you're packing for any trip. And I was definitely going to value comfort over actually higher heels. So I packed this white pair of Steve Madden's. The brown pair is from Dr. Scholl. And the white sneakers are from a company called Fry. They all worked perfectly for my needs. So that sums up some of the outfits that I brought with me to Greece. I really felt good about what I had packed. I always wish I could pack less and my suitcase could be lighter, but to be honest with you, I felt like it went really pretty well. And I had all that I needed to feel like I was looking good in this beautiful, beautiful part of the world. I hope everybody can get there because it was just the most amazing trip. The people were amazing. The land is breathtakingly beautiful. And I'm so grateful that I got a chance to see it. Thank you again for visiting my channel, and I hope that you will check back soon.